So I run out there. Yeah, sure enough, they've got a whole line of Aztecs. You know?
All right, what's up, everybody? We're back, healthier than ever, ready to do some Two Ball Tires podcast. And Nick and I were talking last night, and Jason and I shared some emails. A question that Nick had brought up, and I was curious about, you know, when I was selling real estate, and Tracy Bunch, who's a dear friend of mine over in Proctorville, you know, I would always ask her, hey, do you think that'll sell? Do you think that'll sell? And she'd always say, everything will sell if it's priced right. You know, if it's within now, if it's overpriced, it makes it, of course, much tougher. But if something is priced right, everything will sell. And I'm just curious, and because I'm over here all the time and I see the change out of, you know, the used cars and so forth. But does everything sell, or is there one particular thing that, man, you just thought, man, I can't get that out the door for nothing?
My grandfather used to say there's an ass for every seat.
Oh, well, there you go.
It's the same thing that she's talking about. Oh, you get the price low enough, someone's going to buy it.
Right. No matter the brand.
No matter what it is, someone will buy it. Absolutely. You know, it's like a garage sale or a yard sale, right? I mean, just got to get the price right. Someone will say, oh, you know what? I'd like to have that.
And how do you know, man, when the price is right? I mean,
Well, I just keep dropping it until it goes away.
Well, I mean, that's whether it's sometimes you have to, when in flipping houses, you know, sometimes you go, when you sell a house and you go back to your buddy and high five them and go, man, we did really well there. And then there's been other times when you go, whew, I'm glad we got out of that one and escaped the tragedy and to break even. I don't think I ever lost any money flipping houses, but I sure walked away from several breaking even, of course. So Is there times when you go, look, I don't care. I don't care if it's a $2,000 loss, $2,500 loss. It's got to go. We can't keep it here.
We got them on the lot right this second.
Y'all heard that. You can get a good deal right now, people. Come on down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we're talking about like the Aztecs. Is there any, and we don't want, all brands are great.
Pontiac's gone, so we can talk all the trash
all right,
about it.
Let's talk about the Aztec. How'd that thing move back in the day?
You know, the interesting thing about that, so I could actually do the whole episode on the
do it.
Aztec.
Let's do it.
So the Aztec was actually ahead of its time. You know, it was the first SUV. It really was the first SUV.
Had no idea.
I mean, it was built on like a minivan chassis, but it was you could get an all-wheel drive. It was front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. It was originally the original SUV.
I had no idea.
And it was just it was aesthetically challenged. They had all that plastic cladding around the bottom, and it looked like garbage. I actually had a tailgate. I have a current tailgater that's a 2500 Nissan van.
Yeah.
My first tailgate vehicle was a Pontiac Aztec. And the first thing I did was I put some big wheels on it, and I painted all that plastic cladding to match the top. So it was all white with these shiny chrome wheels. That thing looked good. It actually did. It looked good. Awesome. So it was not a very pretty vehicle. And when it came out, it was not especially successful. And I went to Statesville Auto Auction one time, and they're running these rental cars through. And I watched this Pontiac Aztec come through, and it's 1 year old at the time, has 15,000 miles on. So,
wow.
You know, pretty new.
Low miles.
All-wheel drive.
Yeah.
So this is an all-wheel drive, 1 year old vehicle, 15,000 miles on. And man, they're like, they start trying to get some money on it. And finally they're like, all right, we'll sell it for $13,000, $13,000. And someone raises their hand and they sold it. And I look, and that thing stickered for, at the time, it stickered for $26,000.
Oh my God.
So this guy just bought it for half price. And I'm like, huh. So I run out there. Yeah, sure enough, they've got a whole line of Aztecs, you know? And then I see one that's like Mountain Dew green. And it comes into the lane, right? And they go 13,000, 13,000, 13,000. All right, 12,000. Someone raises their hand. They sold the green one for $12,000. So I'm like, that's what I'm buying. I'm going to go buy that Mountain Dew green one. And I found a real nice Mountain Dew green one. It hadn't had any paint work, real low miles, real nice and clean. And it comes through and they go $12,000. I raise my hand. They say sold. I'm like, hot diggity. Let's see what happens. I brought it back here at the store and we sold it the same day.
Are you serious?
Dead serious. Sold the same
Pontiac Aztec.
Well, man, I mean, if you are really, if looks of a vehicle isn't important, Who wouldn't want to sign up on a brand new all-wheel drive SUV with low miles for half the sticker price?
I get it, dude. Because very rarely.
Actually, they didn't pay. I paid a little less than half. They paid a little bit more than half the sticker price, but they got for 40% off.
That's crazy. Can you do that with a car nowadays?
I'm
Can
sure.
You think of one that you can?
So, in retail, they always say you make your money on the purchase. I made my money buying that Aztec at the right price, right?
Yeah.
Is there opportunities out there? The internet makes that a lot harder because there's probably are a few opportunities, but I don't know if it'd be that good or not. It's just hard. It's hard to find.
Yeah, man, I look back all the time when I'm on the internet and think back on the cars I had as a kid and, should I have kept it, stuck it in a garage or whatever, a garage find. And, man, one of my favorite cars ever was a Honda CRX back in the – I think the first CRX I had was a CRX SI, which was a little bit more the upgrade.
Sports edition.
Yeah. And I bought it and – I forgot. I bought it in Rome, Georgia. I think I may have paid $18,000, somewhere along in there for a new one. And now, if you can find one mint, an SI, you're going to pay much more than that. And I had bought a Ford Escort GT, 1988 Escort GT that had the electric seat belts, that went around you.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite cars in the world. And, man, you can go online and look, and if you can find one pristine, they cost more now than they did when I bought it.
I hated those electric seat belts.
Oh, I did. My brother, God rest his soul, named Terry Bramlett. He was a character, 8 years older than me. He wanted to drive my Ford Escort GT. He weighed about 330, 340. And he got in it the day I bought it, and I was so proud of it, bought it with my own credit. And he took off, stayed gone, 2 or 3 hours, whatever, and came back and said, man, what a cool car. Man, I love that car. And then I got in it, cranked it up, and all that was left was just the attachment where the seat belt went around the track. He cut them with a pocket knife, cut the seat belts out, gone. Just all that was left was what was on the track right there. He said, that's the worst invention known to man. And for a fat guy, I don't want no seatbelt draping across me like that. So
that was not a good idea. They didn't do it for very long.
No, was that maybe just a few years they did that?
Probably Ford's the only one that did it. I think
Ford did it in the Escort GT, and they did it in the Ford Tempo Sport, if I remember right too. I had one of those. It was
I don't remember. Pretty cool. I remember.
Before we get out of this episode, though, do you think is there I guess we probably can't say that because I don't want you to have to feel like you got to name a product or a particular car, but I don't really foresee anything nowadays that's so avant-garde and odd looking and crazy built. The only one that I've heard, that I've read about, and if we have to edit this out, we can, but doing my research and watching on YouTube all the time, and TikTok does a lot of that too, was one of the hardest ones that stays on the lot the longest, not to say it's a bad vehicle, was that was the new Dodge, was it the Dodge, not Dart, but it was a Dodge. Y'all had one, but it sold, thank goodness. But I can't remember which kind it was. It was a brand new model, but it was staying on the lot a long time. They had a little bit more problem with selling that thing. But y'all were lucky, got rid of it. So
maybe we weren't lucky. Maybe we bought it cheap and sold it cheap.
Maybe you lost a couple of grand.
Might have.
Hey, who knows?
I'll tell you right now, you come down the lot and say, hey, Jason, I want you to lose money on a car. I'll say, absolutely. But I get to pick which one.
Oh, you heard it. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, I want you to lose some money on a car. Okay, come on in. But I get to pick which car you buy. I'll lose money on it, but you're going to pick.
We need to film that if somebody does that. Y'all let us know and ask for me. I'll make sure you get in touch with Jason on that. But, man, that's good information, man. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching Two Ball Tires podcast. Appreciate it.